Hi everyone, my name is Lucy from Japan and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I'd like to talk about Prince Hisahito of Japan's imperial family. He is the eldest son of the notorious Akishino family, the second in line of succession to the throne, and is currently a 16-year-old high school student. I think most people overseas do not know what kind of person he is, and Japanese do not know what kind of person he is either, because he has been restricted from the media since he was a child and he is hidden from the media. The Imperial Household Agency can punish any media who reports on Prince Hisahito without permission. This press restriction with punishment suddenly started when Hisahito became 2 years old. On July 19, 2023, news video Hisahito shows up was reported for the first time in many months. The news was about students from Paraguay visited Prince Akishino's palace and performed dances and other performances. But there was no expression on Hisahito's pale face when he watched the student performance, and he seemed to have some frustration and unhealthy. And he did not show any hospitality to the young student from the other side of the world. On the other hand, Princess Kiko's exaggerated fake smile is so unnatural. It is more frightening to watch than a smile. I wonder why Kiko always shows such an unnatural fake smile. Anyway, it is also very strange that the press restriction started in this way, because right after his mother, Princess Kiko, gave birth to Hisahito, the first baby boy in 41 years, she was bursting and she looked as if she became a queen. She was in the spotlight for having Hisahito. So if there was nothing wrong with Hisahito, she would have wanted to brag about his growth by having it reported repeatedly on TV programs and news. It is said that the reason why she suddenly restricted the coverage of her proud baby prince is because something went wrong with Hisahito's growth. But the public is not informed of the reason why the press is restricted regarding Hisahito. I guess if there would be any disability about Hisahito, the public would have accepted him if such information was open to the public. The Japanese people are very dissatisfied with the Imperial Household Agency, and the Akishino family hide so many things from the people. Article 3 of the Japanese Imperial Household Law stipulates that if the heir to the throne has serious mental or physical illness, or if there is a serious accident, the Imperial Household Council may, by resolution, change the order of succession to the throne in accordance with the order prescribed in the preceding article. Therefore, in my opinion, his mother Kiko may be afraid that if she discloses the fact concerning Hisahito, Hisahito will be removed from the line of succession to the throne, and the Japanese government have to revise the law so that Princess Aiko, Emperor Naruhito's only daughter, can become the official crown princess. His most famous truth worldwide was the news that he plagiarized in his award-winning essay Visit to the Ogasawara Islands when he was 15 years old. Many major foreign media reported about this accusation against Prince Hisahito. Please see the URL links to some of these articles in the description below. His plagiarism was not only news in English, but also in many other countries in their local languages. The organization of the essay contest prohibited plagiarism in the terms and conditions of the essay submission. But Hisahito did not apologize or decline the award after it was discovered that he had plagiarized. It is a shameful act that Hisahito not only plagiarized his essay but also did not apologize or decline the award, and he even pressured the organization of the essay contest from the imperial household allow him to correct it. Many Japanese are questioning whether a person who commits such a shameful act is qualified to be the future emperor of Japan. And to my surprise, this problem was reported as plagiarism overseas, but in Japan it was treated as an omission in the references. However, if it were an omission of references, the referenced part would have been quoted as exactly same as original text. But comparing Hisahito's essay with the original, the order of the word and endings were slightly changed to make it look like he wrote it, and it is clearly plagiarism. If you see Hisahito's essay, people say it is plagiarism. But the essay contest organization turned a blind eye on it because Hisahito is prince. What I'm most angry about this is that the Akishino family used imperial power to cheat in the children's contest. After this plagiarism issue, he is called Zuruhito in Japanese. The word zuru means cheat or cunning in Japanese. In other words, the impression that many Japanese have of Hisahito is that he is a cheater. He is also called Prince of Plagiarism. The reason why he did not decline the award is that the award had a lot to do with his high school entrance. In order to enter one of the best-ranking high schools in Japan, he took advantage of a 5-year partnership program that was created just for him. Under this system, students are exempted from the entrance exam and are admitted only on the basis of their documents. It is said that his essay awards were used as a factor in the screening process for the admission to the high school. Plagiarism is not the only problem with his essay. Some people suspect that the essay itself was not written by himself. There is no proof, of course, but the essay has a number of irregularities. The essay is like a guidebook, and there is no vivid expression of his own personal experiences and impressions, and the phrases are used in a way that an elderly person would use, and the date of his visit to the Yokosuka Islands do not match the natural phenomena described in his essay, and the fact that he visited this island with his mother, yet there are no interactions or episodes with his mother. However, this is not the only problem. Many crafts he presented are also unbelievable that he made them by himself. The Imperial Household Agency holds a cultural festival every year, and members of the imperial family present their own works of art every year. Let's take a look at the work that Hisahito has presented in the first. Age 5, origami, year 2011. Age 6, paper cutout of a living creature, year 2012. It is so unnatural that he is making the same quality of paper cutout as a paper cutout artist because he is only 6 years old at the time, and the details of the paper cutout are so perfect. Age 7, insect specimens, year 2013. Age 8, acorn hunt, year 2014. Age 9, full-size traffic light, year 2015. This was the most remarkable of Hisahito's works, as it is twice as tall as an adult and actually lights a signal when a switch on the switchboard is pressed. The presentation of this work may have convinced many people of the suspicion that the previous works were also made by an adult instead of Hisahito. Incidentally, this traffic light design is an older model, around 50 years old. Age 10, miniature of traffic lights, year 2016. The previous year's public criticism of the traffic lights, which were very unlikely to have been made by the 9-year-old boy, led to this year's work, which was more childish. Age 11, diorama of a Japanese house, year 2017. As for the diorama, it is unbelievable that it was made by a child, so it was announced that this diorama was made by the entire Akishino family. But I guess it was probably a staff member working for Akishino's family who actually made the most of them. 12 years old, dragonfly work in clay, year 2018. Dragonflies are insects that Hisahito has been interested in since he was very young. But did Hisahito pluck the wing of a live dragonfly and stuck them to the clay to make this work? And looking at the perfection of this clay work, it still seems like it was made by an adult. 13 years old, New Year decoration, bonsai, year 2020. Bonsai is Japanese and East Asian art of growing and training miniature trees in containers. This bonsai was also apparently made by an adult. Now, what do you think of these works? In Japan, there are rumors that all of Hisahito's work may have been made by adults, not by Hisahito himself. And considering his age, it is hard to believe that he alone made all these works. And even if he made some of them, it is natural to think that most of them were made by adults. Since he was a child, Hisahito has been presenting his own works, those created with the help of others, rather than showing his true self as he is. Looking at his past history in his craft, it is perhaps not surprising that he himself did not think it was a crime that he plagiarized an essay he won an award for at the age of 15. It is likely that he grew up in an environment where it was normal for him to have others do his homework for him, and this is not his fault for Hisahito but his parents. They raised Hisahito from an early age by spoiling him by having adults help him. So he became a junior high school student who felt no guilt with plagiarism, and high school student who took it for granted that he alone could use the special system to enter high school through the back door, pushing aside the other students around him. It is said that he is going to enter the University of Tokyo, Japan's highest academic institution, but what many Japanese people are saying is no more cheating, and we do not want the cheater to become the emperor. The Japanese people do not want an emperor of University of Tokyo graduate, but the emperor who is kind, honest, and not extravagant, or never do dirty things with a heart that is close to the people. And even if you cheat and get an academic degree from the University of Tokyo, it's worth nothing. That's all I'd like to say today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like the video. And if you want to know more truths of Japanese imperial family, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.